They say it takes 21 days to change your life, but have you ever wondered why? Why not 10? Why not 30? What's so special about this number? Most people think it's just a motivational gimmick, some random number thrown around in self-improvement circles. But what if I told you that 21 days isn't just a theory, that it's a psychological blueprint for rewiring your brain, breaking old habits, and building new ones that will completely transform the way you live? Change isn't about motivation, it's about rewiring your mind. And 21 days is the key. But before I tell you why, let's talk about something real. How many times have you promised yourself you'd start something new? You wake up feeling inspired. You tell yourself, this is it. This time I'm going to do it. And at first it's easy. The excitement carries you through the first few days. But then the excitement fades. The discipline wavers. Life gets in the way. One missed day turns into two. Two turns into a week. And before you know it, you're back to square one. Frustrated, disappointed, wondering why change feels so impossible. I know this cycle all too well because I lived it for years. I would start something with full force only to give up halfway through. I'd see people who seem so disciplined, so consistent, and I'd wonder, what do they have that I don't? Then I found the answer. And it wasn't talent, it wasn't luck, it was 21 days. The science behind 21 days. This idea isn't new. It started in the 1950s with Dr. Maxwell Maltz, a plastic surgeon who noticed something strange. His patients, whether they had a nose job or even an amputation, took about 21 days to adjust to their new appearance. At first, they still saw their old selves in the mirror, but after 3 weeks, their minds adapted. Their identity shifted. This observation led to deeper research in neuroscience, which proved something incredible. Our brains are designed to resist change. Whenever we start something new, our minds see it as a threat. That's why habits are so hard to break. But after 21 days of consistent action, the brain rewires itself. New neural pathways form. What once felt unnatural starts to feel normal. And suddenly, you're not just forcing yourself to do something. You're becoming the kind of person who does it automatically. But this is where most people go wrong. They start the 21-day challenge, but they don't know how to do it right. So they fail. That's why I'm going to give you 5 rules to make sure that doesn't happen to you. If you follow these, you won't just make a temporary change. You'll create a permanent shift in your mindset, your discipline, and your entire way of living. Rule number 1. Win the small battles. Most people fail because they try to change everything at once. They wake up one day and decide, I'm going to hit the gym every morning, read for 2 hours, quit sugar, meditate, and start a business. And guess what happens? They burn out in less than a week. That's like trying to run a marathon before you can even jog a mile. The real key to change? Start small. Think of it like this. Great warriors don't start by fighting the biggest enemies. They build their strength by winning smaller battles first. Your habits work the same way. Want to wake up earlier? Don't jump straight to 5 a.m. Start with 15 minutes earlier each day. Want to get fit? Don't commit to 2-hour workouts. Start with 10 push-ups a day. Want to quit junk food? Cut one unhealthy item at a time instead of going cold turkey. Small wins create momentum, and momentum turns into unstoppable discipline. Rule number 2, be specific. You can't just say, I want to change. That's too vague. You need something clear, measurable, and undeniable. Instead of saying, I want to be healthy, say, in 21 days, I will drink only water and exercise for 20 minutes every day. Instead of saying, I want to read more, say, in 21 days, I will finish 1 book. Specificity turns dreams into commitments, and commitments create results. Rule number 3, cut the noise. This is where most people fail. You're motivated at first, but then distractions creep in. Your phone buzzes. Social media sucks you in. Friends invite you out for just one cheat day. And before you know it, you're right back where you started. For 21 days, you need focus. Treat this like a mission. Turn off notifications. Limit social media. Avoid anything that pulls you back into old habits. This isn't forever, but if you want real change, you have to protect your progress. Rule number 4, gratitude rewires your mind. Most people don't quit because they're weak. They quit because they focus on what's missing instead of what they already have. Every morning, take 30 seconds to remind yourself of 3 things you're grateful for: your body, your mind, your opportunities. Why does this matter? Because when you appreciate what you already have, you stop feeling like change is a struggle. Instead, you see it as a privilege. Rule number 5, think beyond yourself. Your transformation isn't just about you. Someone is watching you. Maybe it's a friend, a sibling, a future version of yourself. When you change, you don't just prove it to yourself. You prove it to everyone around you that it's possible. So when you feel like quitting, remember, this isn't just about you. It's about inspiring someone else to start their journey. Your 21-day challenge starts now. Here's the part where most people click away and do nothing. But you're different. If you're ready to take this challenge seriously, pick one habit, just one, and commit to it for the next 21 days. No excuses, no half efforts. Just focused, disciplined action. Comment below what you're committing to. And if you're truly serious, type "I'm in the comments right now. Because this isn't just about 21 days. This is about becoming the kind of person who doesn't just talk about change, but actually makes it happen.